Can you see these? Okay. My face is glowing. Me and you, we're not on the same levels. Hello you guys, it's your girl Chidera here, aka Vibes with Adorable, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. If you're returning, you're welcome. And today I will be doing something different from my first video, which was about scholarships. Be sure to check that out, by the way. I will tell you about my acne journey, specifically the products that I used over the years, what is working for me now, and just how I struggled with it. And let's get into it. So first, I started struggling with acne when I was 8 years old. 8. And to be honest, then I don't know, I just thought, I'm maturing, like you can't talk to me. But no, little did I know. So I think fast forward to secondary school in Nigeria, I went to a boarding school, by the way. My mom gave me this clay, egg, and aloe vera mixture that I would put on my face every night before I go to bed. Like, you put it on and leave it for some time and then wash it off. So that didn't work out because one fateful day, my aloe vera spilled on my bunkmate's bed and she was pissed because, like, she threw it out. She threw it out. She was like, no, never again, you're done. So yeah, that was the end of that one. I remember using Clarisil. Honestly, I don't remember if it worked because somebody stole it. I don't know what kind of school I went to be honest. Like, I came back from lectures and my whole bed was turned upside down. I was like, who did I offend? Like, why is my stuff so scattered? Anyways, after that, I started using Neutrogena Clear Pore. That's like a cleanser / facial mask. I used it for about 4 years. I would say that's the one that I've used the longest. It worked, kind of, till I moved here and I wasn't noticing any changes anymore. So I decided to stop. After that, I started using benzoyl because my older sister had told me about it. Like, she used it when she was my age and it worked for her. I was like, all right, bet. But benzoyl is a prescription medicine, so she had to prescribe it for me and I was using it. Also, it's quite expensive, but my insurance wouldn't cover it as one because it is a mixture of 2 products, benzoyl peroxide and clindamycin gel. So what I did was purchase it separately. So I was using that, I want to say, for like a year or 2. I wasn't noticing any changes. Again, honestly, it should have worked, but for some reason it didn't. I stopped. After benzoyl, I took a little break, and that was when, like, I hit the max of my acne because I broke out so bad in March 2019. I'm gonna put like a picture up here. That was my face. Like, that's the height of it. I was really desperate at that point. That's when I was like, I'm gonna try Curology. Actually, I remember, like, I text my sister, I'm like, yo, are you sure you can't prescribe me birth control pills? Because I've heard that they help with acne. She's like, no. So I'm like, all right. So I, send those pictures to, so how Curology works, you send them a bunch of pictures and a dermatologist, based on the pictures you send, assesses them and prescribes you a medicine for your acne. I got my first bottle. First, they give you a free sample, but the sample is this small. Like, it's not gonna last. If you're depending on the sample and thinking that it's gonna work, no, because they know what they're doing. That sample probably lasts like 2 weeks. So after that, I want to say I restocked about 3 times, and Curology was kind of expensive, to be honest. And it worked, not really, because I wasn't getting new pimples, but I had dark spots. The hyperpigmentation, black spots, blackheads, whatever you call it, it was still there. This is what it looked like. So I wasn't too happy about that. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna stop. Plus, it was a lot of money, so no. And after urology, I kind of gave up. I was like, you know what? Let me just chill and let my face just do its thing. But I moved to New York for college, and my dad was not having it. He was like, listen, we gotta fix your face. Sometimes I would get pissed because I'm like, I'm the one who made the decision to not use a product. So why you worried? Like, it's not your face. But no, I'm honestly grateful because that happened, and he went to the store, he went to CVS, and he was like, I'm looking for acne medication, and they pointed him to Differin, wonderful products that I use right now. And this is the cleanser. That's what I use to wash my face. I use it in the morning and night, wash my face with it, and then I use the gel once a day, only at night. And honestly, this is the lifesaver because look at my face. Like, you can't talk to me and you are not at the same levels. A lot of people have been asking me, you know, how did this work for you? Did you experience this? I will insert some of the reviews that I got from people. I did post my story on Instagram, so if you want to read about it and get more details, be sure to, you know, check it out. Yeah, so I would get comments. A lot of people are like, did you purge? How long did it take for you to start seeing changes? And I would just respond because honestly, I feel like this is an amazing product and everybody should give it a chance. This is what my face looked like after a month of Differin. And to anybody who's out there who's starting Differin, definitely give it at least 2-3 months because your skin has to get used to it. And yes, you will purge because a lot of people ask me that. Yes, I did purge. It took me about 2 months before I got like results. This is 2 months after, and this is 3 months after. This is when I would say, you know, I felt the change that the product had. I felt the effects. Like, people see my before and after pictures, they're like, wow. I'm like, I know, thank you. But no, seriously, I love this product and I'm really grateful that my dad, you know, took it upon him to go and buy it for me. Currently, I buy it from Amazon though because it's a little bit cheaper than at CVS. I will put the link in the description box for anybody who's trying to get the product. Now, if you're in Nigeria and you're watching me and you're wondering where you can get Differin, I'm so sorry because they do not ship to Nigeria. I actually reached out to them on Instagram, you know, because a lot of people were asking me and they said, you know, they don't ship to Nigeria, unfortunately. But I did Google Differin Gel Nigeria and I did find that Jumia had it, but as of right now, they actually don't. So I'm really sorry. If you're in the US and you're watching me, definitely give Differin a chance if you've tried everything and nothing has worked for you, because it's going to change your life like it changed mine. And it probably doesn't work for everyone, but honestly, if you have acne, do not give up. Like, keep trying new stuff. Don't be like me who just gives up. I also want to touch on like self-esteem a little bit. When I had that huge breakout, like, I was really like, wow, like, I need to do something about my face. And I wouldn't say, the thing with me, like, in acne, like, I never really experienced, you know, low self-esteem to the point where I wouldn't want to take pictures because, you know, I had all these bumps on my face. I don't feel like I'm pretty. I always felt like I'm pretty because look at me.
Okay, exactly.
There were some points where, you know, obviously I just want my face to be clear, and other times I was like, I don't really care. Also, people who would always point it out when I post a picture, oh my god, you used to be so pretty, pimple. Why are you doing that? Like, do I look like I don't know that I have pimples on my face? You did not have to point it out. That's mad rude. But anyways, we're not gonna get into that. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure you comment any questions that you have. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to having more conversations like this with you. My next video, I will be talking about my CCNY experience a little bit / answering questions that specifically the class of 2024 has. So subscribe and tune in next week, Thursday.